So, following the last video with the slides, so some of you wondered, how come there are so many neros on like a small slide? So the answer is that it's a rich mixture that is made from P and semen, and also it was connected to the electrolysis for some time, for a long time actually, on with this container. So there are quite a bit of these neros, and yep. So, and you also, some ask like if it means that in this glass, which contains like about maybe 1,000 times the amount of material that is placed on the slide, about 1,000 times, at least 1,000 times. I mean, it means that it contains about 1,000 times in many neros. So the answer is yes. So other Titans ask, so why don't you give it to us? I mean, we want it very much, and it could be very helpful for us. So the answer is, why should I give it for free? I need something in return. Giving away for free was the paradigm of my life, and it's got me right here under arrest and without the ability to see my daughters that I raised, and without money at all. My current circumstances are not result of lack of intelligence or lack of ability to control money or lack of ability to commit to the right decisions. No, my current circumstances are a result of one thing alone, which is that I am a prisoner in a Nazi state. What have you done for me to prevent this situation? And if your answer is we cannot do anything at all, so my answer is I cannot do anything at all, and I rather destroy all this material. It's not just an hypothetical situation. This will probably be cleaned like today or tomorrow or day after. So I'll have the glass because I need the glass. And yeah, it's amazing that in order for me to have like a piece of glass that I need, I'm throwing away stuff that could have been so helpful to you, and it's worth a lot of money. But it doesn't worth a lot of money for me. It's worth a lot of money for the Nazi scumbags in Israel that you've paid them for so long, so much money, for them to torture me, to take everything away from me. So the answer is yes. What you have done for so many years is the result of the current situation, that you don't get anything for the material that could have saved your life and make them much better than they are. But you didn't lift a finger to help the person all this comes from him. What you've done is to cooperate with the Nazis in Israel that tortured this person for so long and took everything from him. That's why all this is going to be thrown away. Not only this, but much, much more than that. This amount of material is nothing compared to what's already been thrown away and that will be thrown away. All for the purpose of me trying to get like a little bit of more money because I have no money at all. And the fact that I have no money at all is not a result of a lack of hard work or lack of intelligence or lack of education, not at all. It's a result of me being a prisoner in the Nazi state. Situation that you, dear Titans from all over the world, they've done nothing to prevent. Nothing at all. On the contrary, you cooperated with the Nazis in Israel for so long for that to happen. So yes, all of this will be thrown away, and much more than this, much more. Here it's maybe at least, I would say that in this cookie jar alone, there are maybe 10,000 or 100,000 times the neros that you have already just seen under the microscope today here. Actually here, because now I placed it on this tree of magnetism that I created. Now I have another relatively strong DC charger, DC transformer with 5 volts, 3 amperes, so I connected it to this mixture. So I have the very strong one, which is about 35 volts, used for this electromagnet. So so the slide that you've just seen today is now exposed to magnetism, and I want to see how this will affect the neros. It's not a changing magnetic force, so it's not the best thing, but it's a start, and later today, maybe later today or tomorrow morning, I will do a changing magnetic electromagnet. I mean, with where I mean I will use like a pipe. I haven't decided if it's going to be the plastic pipe, which is not conductive, or this pipe, which is a little bit wider and more conductive. Anyway, it will be wrapped like in two directions, above and below. So it will have changing magnetic force, and I mean, it's probably, I mean, we'll be able to, the neurons will probably get better electrical power from it. I've read a little bit about the relations between magnets and speakers. I must admit that the whole issue is new to me, but it's very interesting, and of course it's only strengthened my belief that I mean both those speakers that I have here actually one of them is actually quite big. 1,000-watt speaker could be used to energize the neurons, and maybe even without destroying, actually, I mean, without ruining anything, maybe just by tweaking the existing speakers, but we will need to see about that. No eBay, no eBay. I'm not going to sell anything for you because I cannot sell anything. I am a slave. Slave cannot sell anything. It's not just a theoretical thing or philosophical thing. I cannot do anything without the Israelis monitoring every step of what they do. And I assure you that they will control everything. So, I mean, it will be kept in the minimum possible conditions, as they've done until today, all my life. So, if any one of you abroad, the Titans abroad, feeling a little bit sorry about, the million neurons that, I mean, are going to the garbage and will keep going to the garbage instead of going to you to make your life better, what you should do is shut the fuck up. I mean, really, close the mouth, because your mouths are the problem. Not only yours, the mouths in general, the mouths in this world are the problem. You need to use your mouth and legs to rescue me and my daughters from the Nazi prison. And if you think that you can't do it, just do me a favor and shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. Because I'm tired of hearing anybody. Doesn't matter if it's Homo sapiens or Titans. If you want some of this stuff and literally million times more than what you see here in this container, you need to move arms and legs. Not a mouse and not a tongue. Arms and legs. Move your arms and legs to Israel and use whatever power you have to rescue me and my daughters from this Nazi hell. It's not just a theoretical proposition. It's the only practical thing that you can do. Stop moving your mouths and tongues and start moving your arms and legs. So me and my daughters will be rescued from the Nazi hell. Then you will get literally million times what you see in these containers. Literally million times.